We begin in the region. Haiti's embattled president is facing a fifth week of protests. On Monday, roadblocks went up across the country after opposition leaders said they will not back down on their call for the president to resign. While the capital remained largely quiet, small demonstrations in other cities and towns came a day after tens of thousands of Haitians marched through the capital Port-au-Prince in a peaceful protest organized by artists. Business groups, church leaders, and human rights organizations have also joined the call for the president to step down amid anger over corruption, inflation, and scarcity of basic goods, including fuel. The United Nations International Organization for Migration, the IOM, has launched a US $10 million appeal to assist the Bahamas as the country continues to recover from the devastation brought on by Hurricane Dorian just over a month ago. The IOM said the funding will support its operations in areas such as camp coordination and management, provision of shelter and non-food items, and emergency evacuations through April 2020. The UN said that when Dorian hit the Bahamas on September 1st, the Category 5 storm caused 61 deaths, while more than 600 people are still missing. Internationally, Russian-backed Syrian forces took rapid advantage of an abrupt U.S. retreat from Syria on Monday, deploying deep inside Kurdish-held territory south of the Turkish frontier, less than 24 hours after Washington announced a full withdrawal. Washington's Kurdish former allies said they invited in the government troops as an emergency step to help fend off an assault by Turkey launched last week after President Donald Trump moved his troops aside in what the Kurds call a betrayal. Washington's decision to abandon a policy it had pursued for 5 years gives the Turkish and Russian presidents free hands to shape the battlefield of the world's deadliest ongoing civil war. In particular, the Syrian army deployment is a victory for President Bashar al-Assad and his most powerful ally Russia, giving them a foothold in the biggest remaining swath of the country that had been beyond their grasp. They will now face Turkish armed forces along a new front line hundreds of miles long. U.S.-based economists Abhijit Banerjee, Esther Duflo, and Michael Kremer won the 2019 Nobel Economics Prize on Monday for work fighting poverty that has helped millions of children by favoring practical steps over theory. French-American Duflo becomes only the second woman to win the Economics Prize in its 50-year history, as well as the youngest at 46. She shared the award equally with Indian-born American Banerjee and Kremer, also of the United States. The Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences said their work had shown that poverty could be addressed by breaking it down into smaller and more precise questions in areas such as education and healthcare, and then testing solutions in the field.